actually there. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Where is James Bond? He's hiding. He's been to the beach. It is too hot for Brosnan. He is within reach.
Oh, hi.
Here is James Bond. There goes James Bond. Down goes James Bond. Up goes James Bond. Oh, there we go. What? But we can hear. What? This is not a technical.
Nope.
Repeat. This is not a technical. Hello.
But it is a conundrum, a quandary.
Ignore the clock. Ignore the cats. Ignore the sound of all things like that. Quiet bloke, just first sub of the evening. No dog fight, Dave. Just first sub of the evening. Quiet bloke. I retract from your presence. Welcome to the show. And I tell you what, you bloody are welcome to it.
He says that every time. He still means it.
When I move to the different shots, you can see lots of different things. Lowbrow. Oh, by the way, The Kingsman is on television tonight. So
is it?
expect. If you're a drug dealer, you're going to get a lot of calls tonight
From one man.
Let's have a look. Look at this. This is great. We've just started, and it's a birthday show for my queen. If you can just move out the way so I can show them, Patty. My queen, Katherine Boyle. No jokes about Katherine tonight. Dave has resubbed. Quiet Bloke has resubbed. Michael Sava, who I'm going to be doing podcasts with, maybe even acting in a project. He's a writer.
Yeah.
Like a proper one, not like me.
I've seen his plans on the wall and that.
I'm going to be in a movie.
What they called?
Plans.
No.
Flickbox.
No.
Flickbox.
No.
Flickbox.
No.
Flick your box.
No.
Storyboards.
No.
Stick post-its.
Post-its.
Right. I'm going to be in Michael's film. Now, he's asked me to bin it, so it's a done deal. And this is how movies work. He now has to agree to my terms. And my terms are $1 million and I own the rights. He has to agree to that. He's asked me to be in his movie. Got some great news.
Oh, tell me the news.
Thank you. Not this Sunday, the Sunday after. This is for everyone because I give away too much stuff for free, and that's why I'm broke. Not this Sunday, Sunday after, we're having a watch along. What's the watch along going to be? It's going to be Super Mario Brothers, the movie. Me and David Turners, you're welcome to join. We're going to watch it, and then we're going to
asked all them first.
We're going to okay, fine. Don't actually want you there, so that works out perfectly. Thank you, Delith. We are going to be watching on Twitch Super Mario Brothers, not this Sunday, the Sunday after, and which I believe is the 22nd, but I don't know for sure. And I do know it actually; it's the 22nd. And we're going to be watching that, and I will be doing a commentary. I think I can find a way of getting David doing a commentary, but without being in picture. Gets a little bit tricky. And then afterwards, money! Afterwards, we're going to be talking about it. And then it's going to go out as a podcast. The podcast, Thank You Sofa Bum, will be exclusive to 666s and above. But everyone can come and watch it because we just give away too much stuff for free. And, I'm a terrible businessman. Super Mario Brothers. Never seen it. Have you seen it?
Is it about two plumbers?
Well, it is, but then they're like normal plumbers, but then they get
sucked
in. They get. I miss. I don't watch Watchdog now because I fell out with Matt Allright, but I miss seeing grainy footage of plumbers peeing in water tanks. Don't really have water. Water tanks don't really do. Used to get different water for the upstairs and the downstairs. Now it's the same water. You can drink the water from your bathroom tap. Why couldn't you drink the water in Spain? What was that about? Was it shitty water? I can't think Spain would have shitty water.
I think back in the 1970s, they were just coming out of, years of dictatorship.
So it's brainwashing water.
No, I just don't think that they were quite as sanitary in some of the places. They weren't quite set up for you drinking out the tap.
God. Feliz cumpleaños.
Gracias.
Yeah, that's from me. Oh, and he's
Feliz
just typed it.
cumpleaños.
He's just typed it in the chat after I said it. Well, that's disgusting. So the water in Mallorca don't taste like what it ought to. Thank you, my sister, for that. I appreciate that. Well done to my nephew Dylan. He passed his GCSEs.
Nice work.
This lot were shafted this year, right?
Yeah.
They were shafted. And I saw the A-level results are very, very high, possibly because a lot of them have been assessed by teachers, possibly, but maybe the kids are brighter, I don't know. Why would like people in their 30s and 40s be angry that a load of 16, 17, 18-year-olds have got high marks? Why would they be angry about that?
But they would be angry if the kids had somehow been let down.
Immigration.
What?
It will be the fault of immigration. And I retweeted someone before I deleted all my tweets.
I do think the government has probably dodged a bullet there by the results being so high.
Well, I retweeted someone who said, I do not believe that kids nowadays are brighter than when I was a kid. Well, that's disingenuous because we're standing on the shoulders of giants. And by that I mean, let's assume she was a student in the 70s. Okay, well, we have 40 more years worth of knowledge and teaching techniques. So that it's like every band now doesn't have to start with "She Loves You" or "Love Me Do." They can start from Sgt. Pepper or "Strawberry Fields Free." They can start from that point.
I think that the kids probably had fewer distractions because they weren't in a classroom. They just had to sit there and do their work. They were in front of computers. I don't think it's the nicest way to learn, but it probably is more efficient.
Faith, congratulations, got my GCSEs and passed. It's been a really horrible year for all students. But I would suggest, particularly if you're doing your exams, it'd be interesting to see the effect on next year. And I just don't like this, baby, I'ma warn you. I don't like this snidiness about it.
No, but the snidiness is endemic, isn't it? If it wasn't that, it'd be the other thing. If it wasn't that, it'd be, the teachers didn't pull their fingers out, did they? Look at the state of the exam results. I had a conversation with my mum about it yesterday, and she went, well, this government had done their best. And I went, no, they haven't.
No, they haven't cared. How do I get a job bullying mentally ill black women? I'd like that. Piers Morgan's doing it, so I'd like to know.
Is he?
Yeah, well,
he seems to always have an opinion on
young black women.
Yeah, prominent black women, doesn't he?
It was the Olympics. I think it was two. I think there was a tennis player who I think was a woman of colour who withdrew from Wimbledon, or she didn't want to talk to the press or something.
Yeah.
Because she found it very stressful.
Osaka, wasn't it? Am I thinking? Is it Naomi Osaka?
I think that could. There's the train. Quick but late. I'll get to the next one. And then I think there was another. I think there was like an Olympic athlete who I think again was a young woman of colour.
Who'd been abused by her trainer as part of her formation.
Man up. This is Piers Morgan. Man up, snowflake.
Also, I think a close family member died in the course of the competition. But yeah, she's obviously swinging the lead.
Swinging the lead with... I watched that. Swinging the lead with Piers Morgan. Okay, I tell you who's swinging the lead... Oh, I know. You know what that's too much like? Plank of the Week with Mike Graham. It's sad, isn't it? Imagine that. Daddy, what did you do at work today? Well, there's this young woman and she was abused and she pulled out of the Olympics because so I bullied her online. Oh, Daddy, I'm so proud of you.
But also
Can we go to our private island again, Daddy?
Her sport is dangerous, right? And she got what I think she calls the wibbles.
Right, like the what do they call it in cricket?
Like the yip.
In golf, the yips.
Yeah,
the yips.
Similar to that. So you're in the middle of like an aerial exercise and you realise that your body's not twisting in the right way. You could really damage yourself. So yeah, she's safeguarding her career.
The twisties, they call it in that. And also,
twisties.
Listen, if I was doing it, right? If I was like a big old racist that hated young women, I'd mix it up with a few old white guys in there just to not make it so obvious.
No, but those guys are under a lot of pressure.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's so hard being a white middle-aged man at the moment. Honestly.
Can't do anything right.
I can't... Come here.
What?
I can't say anything at the moment.
What can you say?
Can't say anything.
What can you say?
And there's so
with
much...
your microphone.
There's so much I want to say, and I cannot say anything. Patty's fine. She's there. I had a lovely cuddle, about 10-minute cuddle with her. She's up for cuddles now, and she kind of sits on you. She stinks because she can't wash herself. I tried that spray, but it wasn't taken. So, India, thank you. So, as reference to the quiz, which we're getting to. Shut up, big boy. So, I had a nice cuddle with her today. She's up for cuddles, and she has a little bath. When she starts licking the wound, it's not a euphemism, or try to, jump, on goes the cone into the box, and I zip it up.
Meanwhile, my kittens are out of their box, the safety net.
Crazy. Get Piers Morgan to bully them. Oh, you mean out of the playpen, not out of their box?
No. So I'm hoping that everyone will still be present and correct when I get home tonight, because Willow is babysitting and don't like those babies.
This is a big thing, because the kittens, how long you had them? A month? 5 weeks?
More than a month.
5 weeks? I mean, I offered that as an option. You didn't go for it. It's a tough gig, guys. You see what I mean about white middle-aged guy?
I think 6 weeks.
And they have been in a playpen, coming out.
They're out of the playpen for most of the day, but if I have to leave them, because I've got an open plan downstairs, not a euphemism, although I've got an open plan downstairs. I can't isolate them from my older cat, who is not thrilled to bits with her new housemate, so I've been putting them in there. But you quite rightly pointed out that it's kind of an aggressive move to have a picture tent in the middle of someone's living room. Again, not a euphemism.
Super Saint says Piers would tell Patty to cat up. Little Miss Aspie says we went to Strawberry Fields on Sunday and Penny Lane. You can't, because they're fictional places. They're in a song. How can it be real? It's like The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. You went to Narnia. And James Whale is worse than ever now. You were right, Ian. Thank you. Namaste. David Turners is here. Hello, you lovely people. Happy birthday, Katherine. I've unsubscribed to David Turner's The Computer Game Show podcast.
Why?
Because the penultimate episode was all about living in the third person, right? Would you like to live in the third person?
Who's the third person? Mm-hmm. I don't know them.
And it what could have been a very interesting philosophical scientific debate turned into a whole 20-minute spiel about jerking off. And how you would position the camera so you couldn't see yourself, but you could still see the pornography. 20 minutes. And I had my kids in the car, and I had to explain to them what third person was, what jerking off was.
But he's had a vasectomy, so he has to do it a certain number of times for medical reasons.
I still can't get my balls chopped.
I don't think they do it like that anymore. I've got a rubber band if you want one.
I spoke to my psychiatrist today, and I had to do it in a lay-by.
What?
My psychiatrist.
Oh, right, okay.
Because I've had a busy, I'm so tired, right? I had a really busy 3 days with the boys. I booked like a horse riding course for them.
Not like a horse riding course.
It was a horse riding course. Well, they got to work on, it wasn't the A41. Thank you, VFX86 for the sub. Everyone's A41.
We all know now.
They beat David. And
he did a virtual flyover of the A41.
He did.
Must have been their night off.
Yeah.
No one there.
And it was great. And it was like 6 hours a day. And it was cleaning out poo, brushing the horses, learning to plait their tails, and then riding them.
All the essentials, yeah.
And it was, my boys were the only boys there. There were about 12 girls, 14 girls and 2 boys. That's cool. My eldest was like the second oldest there. And the ideal was, you need to do it 20 times within 3 months. I beat that. Please go away. The idea was...
I'm amazed you had the strength to type.
I would drop them off in the morning, and then I'd collect them in the evening. My youngest, my 9-year-old, he's the big man. He's very, very nervous and very shy. So basically, I had to spend the whole 3 days there. I was the only parent there. And it brought up feelings for me. I felt a little bit embarrassed because I was the only one there. I felt really sad. But there's a lot going on. I did not mind being there. I did a little bit, actually, sometimes. But I totally got it, because I was exactly the same at 9. Hated being put in a group. Right, we'll come and get you later. But my parents would do it. They'd go. And I'd be there. And my youngest was getting very upset. And he joined in. And on the second day, I had to come back to do a voiceover. And he came back with me. And we stayed a little bit. And today, the big man, he's riding a big old stallion. And he was really scared, because one of the things is he doesn't like groups. Okay, he doesn't like strangers. And that's cool. I get it. But someone had mentioned early on jumps. I'll be jumping on the last day. So he thought like big,
over a hedge.
Yeah. And of course the jump is like that high, right? And they don't have to do it. And so every time it was mentioned, he'd get very, very upset. And then today, the people that ran it were flipping brilliant. I tipped the girl 20 quid because she was doing, the young girl running it. Oh, she was great. And And so they're right in this horse, just me and my eldest. They kind of let them go off and do this thing together. And they're riding this horse and they're cantering.
Nice.
And they said, do you want to do the jump? And he started going, no, thank you. Okay, let's watch your brother do it. The brother did it. Do you want to do it now? No, thank you. How about if we lower it? So it's just kind of like stepping over. Okay. Then he did it 3 times. And every time he did it, he went, woohoo! Exactly the sound he made on my scooter when I took him the other day. Woohoo! It was brilliant. And I get the confidence thing. And here's the thing, man. It took me back, right? I keep talking about this holiday I had with my grandparents.
You think
something happened. Something happened there. I'm not saying it's necessarily abuse, but I'm starting to think
something you've buried.
Not my grandparents, by the way. Not something happened.
But that's all wrapped up with, because you told me about that holiday before, because of feelings of arriving somewhere late and everyone waiting for you.
Yeah, and I remember bits of it. I can remember 3 bits. I can remember what I think are 4 bits from the same holiday. I could be conflating 2 holidays. One is there was like a live show or something, and I was in there. I was like 7, but I was in there with 3 other kids and no adults, and we were pissing around, and we got told off and kicked out.
Oh, mortifying.
But I remember a load of kids standing around a mouse outside the chalets, and this mouse was like ill. It was like broken leg or something. And there was about 8 or 10 kids, and there was an older kid, and he said, I'm going to smash it with a brick. And I said, no, don't do that. And he went, it's the right thing to do, you idiot. And everyone, yeah, it's the right thing to do. I remember 2 other things with my Granddad Bill. I remember there was a treasure hunt, and we couldn't find where the treasure hunt started. And then we found someone, and they said, we're coming for the treasure hunt. And he goes, it's nearly finished. I remember my granddad saying, isn't there something we could find for him to do? And he went, no, not really. And the other thing, right, and these are nothing, but the other thing was there was a trampolining session, and there were loads of kids around a trampoline, and my granddad took me, and I was really excited about the trampoline. And then just like Kim, I got there, I was like, don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Yeah. And they said, come on, don't want to. I remember I had loads of stuff in my pocket. I had these sweets in this little plastic square box that had Lego around the side. And I remember I had to do ages because I had to take everything out of my pockets. And then I got on there and I just, I'm done. And I felt terrible. Something happened. I'm missing something that happened that made me feel totally identified with my youngest, that made me feel like my granddad. There was a bit when I was kind of walking around, I felt like my granddad. There's a bit when I was walking around, I felt like my dad walking away.
Yeah.
Gosh, so much was going on. I'm thinking of getting hypnotized to see if I can just
unlock it,
flick something out. There's something in there. Something happened. And it's a big key to me. I think this even happened before the Cubs. I think there's something is in there that I like to believe if I find out what that is, that's going to shift my perspective on a lot of things. I might be wrong, but there's something.
Yeah.
But the horse riding thing was great, and they were lovely. And I said to them on the first day, I said, I don't know if we're going to stay because of this. My eldest loved it. What was great, there was a 4-year-old girl that was there, and I thought that was a bit naughty because they just left her. Ellie. And you know what I'm like? Vroom. These girls, vroom. Holding my hello, Mandy. These girls, vroom. Yeah. Like 4 and 6-year-old girls.
Ian's the dad in the park, right? Yeah. Where all the other dads get to sit down because the kids just want him to push them on the swing the whole time. It's the weirdest thing.
So I had this little 4-year-old girl who couldn't say Ian, so she called me Mr. Mellon, Dave Mellon, and she would give us a stone. And so I was playing with her and hanging out with her, and I was aware that I was a bloke, and there was loads of, I was aware of that stuff. Yeah. But I was kind of cool, and I had her on my shoulders, and we were holding hands and stuff like that. And when she went in to kiss me, I would kind of, it was all appropriate. But what was great was every now and then, I didn't sit there for the whole time. I'd go and sit in the car. So I'm just going to go to work in the car. And I saw my kids playing with her. I saw my boys. I saw my eldest holding her hand and pulling her away from the back of a horse and talking to her. I saw my youngest doing high fives and all of that. It was magic. I did tear up at that because it was like, sometimes 11 and 9-year-old kids are not great. Boys in particular are not great with 4-year-old girls. Mm-hmm. And call me Dave Mellon. I love it. And they were great. And they weren't embarrassed. I think they were a bit embarrassed at the start. But then they got into it. Come on, Ellie, come and sit with us now. It was wonderful. I was so proud of them, Jen. I was so proud. Magic.
They're lovely natured kids, though.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes if you're with them, you think, well, they're just doing it because they know that that's how I've brought them up, right? How would they behave independently? We've all seen Secret Life of 7 and 8-year-olds, whatever, where
I haven't.
They're all licking the cakes behind the teacher's back, all that kind of stuff. Don't blame them for it. That's what kids do when they get to run things. But when they do something beautiful and kind, and it's not prompted by a grown-up, it's always beautiful.
It was absolutely magic. Remember we had Malcolm Searles on, maybe last week?
Yes.
The guy that wrote the Hollies book.
Yeah, because I got a copy from my dad and he signed it.
Oh, magic, great.
Don't tell my dad, anyone.
Such a good book. He wrote a book about the band Bread. I don't really know anything about Bread. I know David Gates. I know he wrote a song for the Monkees, Saturday's Child. And I know, Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you.
Why did they say I'ma?
And I know, what's the big hit? I know he wrote If.
I wanna make it with you.
He wrote If as well.
Mm-hmm.
They also wrote. Anyway, I didn't know he wrote this. Now listen to a little bit of this. You should be able to hear this. Here we go. Listen to. Let's check see if you can hear that. All right, you got a bit of an echo. Here we go. Listen to this.
You sheltered me from harm.
Go on.
I used to always mix this song up with Our House.
Okay. Oh, the Crosby, Stills and Nash.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reggae version of this, of course, a big hit.
Yes.
But listen to this, right? Listen to the lyrics, right? Listen to the lyrics. This is what it's all about. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is what it's all about. Here we go.
You sheltered me from harm. Kept me warm.
Here we go.
Kept me warm.
But just wait.
You gave my life to me. Set me free. Set me free.
Stick with it.
The finest years I ever knew.
Finest years I ever knew.
For all the years I had with you. And I would give anything I own. Give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again.
That's a great cheesy love song about a love going wrong, isn't it? It's not. It's about his dead dad.
Okay.
Doesn't it?
Well, that makes sense. You sheltered me, kept me warm, all that stuff.
Once I read that, it's about his dead dad. I would give everything I own. I give up my life, my heart, my home, just to have you back again. Oh, it's about his dad. Flipping heck. Boy George did it. You're right. It's about his dad. And suddenly, for me, goes from being a kind of cute, cheesy, I do everything I could to love you kind of song. Oh man, that's some heavy stuff.
That's
wrapped
about
up in.
necromancy.
I don't think he wants to shag him.
That's not necromancy. You're not allowed to do necromancy. If you get a genie, just don't ask because it led to a very awkward conversation once.
Oh no, they're not plugged in. Not plugged in. But reading that, it's a really good. He's such a good writer, Malcolm. I enjoy his.
His workings.
I enjoy his workings, and it's got me interested in bread. You know, it's kind of easy list. I'm going to do for the £20 and above.
Another one?
Excuse me. We're a little bit behind on the bonus podcast. Don't worry, they're coming. And I'm going to do a Door into Summer that's an easy listening.
Nice, okay.
But you bring a little bit.
Don't put the horse with no name on it. That really gets on my tits.
No.
That song.
No, it'll be good ones. It'll be good ones.
Good.
So we're going to do some easy listening for the £20. Oh, a little bit of business. Then on with the show. Catherine's birthday, quiz night. You set the questions, I win. You're going to get 90 minutes free tonight, 3-hour show. How do we see the rest of the show? How do we get that Door into Summer podcast you mentioned? How do we get the Eurogroovy podcast that we didn't mention except just then? You sign up to Patreon, patreon.com/Ian and Katherine. That's how you do it. You sign up, $6.66 plus VAT will get you most of that stuff. The £20 will get you the bonus podcast. So if you want to see the full show tonight before we go behind the paywall, after the paywall, sign up. You'll also get this whole thing as one beautiful podcast. Mm-hmm. Do it. Feeds our kids. It's the price of 2 coffees from Costa. I worked it out. In July, the 666 plus VATers got about 28 hours of stuff. That's not including probably the 25 hours that went out the month before. So if you sign up now, get about 26, 28 hours a month, plus everything that's gone before.
Yeah.
So at the moment, you're looking at getting about another 60 hours. So you're looking at about 86 hours for 666. That's nuts, man.
Yeah. I've also got another podcast in the works. I haven't told you about this.
What you got?
Does anyone remember? You'll remember this because you're a similar age to me, right?
They're all covered in birds. Oh, the cats are all covered in birds.
Back in the day, I'm talking like late 80s into the 90s, and maybe the noughties too.
Sexy South and the Naughty North.
Late Night Love with Graham Torrington.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Never listened to it, but I'm aware of it.
Right, so yeah, I was thinking I might do something
Late Night Love with Jezza.
In that vein.
Jezza. You know who Jezza was?
Not Jezza Kyle.
Jeremy Kyle, yeah, Capital.
God. Late Night Love. Put something on it!
Do it. Yeah, do it. I'm up for that.
Yeah, because there's so many brilliant... I started doing like a little playlist on Twitter, and it was like, oh, this is a whole show.
Yeah. Do it. Oh, great.
There's some really good songs.
£20 and above. Also £20 and above. We'll see you on Saturday at 1 o'clock for your Zoom meeting with us and the mods. Always fun. And just David's in the room. As I mentioned earlier, on Sunday the 22nd, 7 p.m, we are going to be having, for free to watch, because I don't really know how to put it behind a paywall, we are going to be having a Super Mario Bros. Watch along, the movie. I'm going to be commentating on it. I think I can get David to commentate as well. Maybe with picture, maybe without. I think I can. I need to run some tests. But he's going to join me afterwards and we're going to discuss it and you can call in about it. Mm-hmm. That's going to be awesome. And then that will be a podcast for the 666ers and above. It's so worth doing. It's just don't have two cappuccinos. I'll have 2 less cappuccinos and I'll support independent art that spreads love, not hate.
There'll be a lot of people pregnant after my new podcast. I'm telling you that now.
Jesus!
Yeah, loads. Actually, a lot of us are drying up now, but there'll be some pregnancies.
For God's sakes, woman!
Not at David Turner's house, though, hopefully. Touch wood. Don't touch wood.
Oh, Sarah Ferguson. I haven't watched all of this. Our friend Jake from My Life Story, Jake Shillingford, posted this on his Facebook. And he went, do you know what? This almost makes me want to read the book. Right? And I watched the first 20 seconds. I went, no more. We're watching this live. So let me just go.
Oh, I saw something with her on a horse. Is it that?
Could be. Sarah Ferguson book.
Mills and Boon.
No. It could be. It's this. No, it's not. Here it is. Oh, this is the best thing, man. This is the best thing. Now, let me just check. You can hear it on this thing because, of course, you won't be able to.
Here's the love. Here's the boom. And
I'll give you the love. Where is the love? Here we go.
I'm here at Cranbourne Tower in the lovely Windsor Great Park. Such a treat, such history.
She got herself a sweet little deal, didn't she?
What?
Well, they're not married anymore, but she's still living in the big house.
Beautiful.
And kind of gets invited to all the parties.
As she should.
That's what you want.
As she should. She's had her toe sucked by a Texan. I'm jealous.
Of course, it is one of the wonderful things that I love to do is jump back into history.
The other thing is shrimping. Shrimping. Fancy calling it that.
It's named after Jean Shrimpton, isn't it? She was the first person to have a toe sucked.
They're like little
prawns. And it's so exciting because my sweeping,
what has she got
fabulous historical novel set in 1870s.
Set in 1870s. This is great.
I'd love to know what she looks like in her own head.
Is out today.
Because she's creeping me out.
My story is Her Heart for a Compass. My heroine is a very rebellious lady. Lady Margaret.
Get that whip out. Oh.
Lady Margaret.
When they say rebellious, you know what they mean, right?
The book incorporates research into her own what does that say? Nonce? What does that say? I can't read that word. Nonces. What does that say?
Defies.
Ancestry. I apologise. I do apologise.
Careful with that word around that family
society.
At the moment.
She follows her heart.
Set in Windsor, Scotland, Ireland, London, and New York in the 1870s. If you've got any interest in those places or those years, this book is for you.
Totes.
Really is.
Is in search of what she believes is the truth of her own heart. Can you take yourself to Victorian times?
No.
And can you move into a place with the courage and the bravery of Lady Margaret, and how she manages to do that.
What's she doing?
I think she's standing by the A41.
So come on
A
this
lot of that
journey
going
with me, from the drawing rooms of Windsor to the country houses of Scotland and Ireland, and then to the slums of London, and on across the seas to the hustle and bustle of New York City in 1870.
The slums of London are funny. She's right.
More gin, Sarah.
Oh, Gatford's going to buy it. We're not playing this as an actual advert.
It's so exciting. Come.
Sorry?
Join
Bit busy.
us. I'm so deeply proud of this book. It just moves me to even share it with you
Yeah. You can see the movement.
and to talk to you about it. So come with me. Come with me on this magnificent
I'll drive.
journey. Guess what? It's out now. Her heart for a compass.
So, what?
It seems like a really good value swap.
Excusez-moi, who are you talking to?
I love books like that.
It's a pleasure I get out of life.
It really is. That's something else, right?
Follow me now as I take you back to the 1800s and we go to like New York
She's
and
not,
places and things.
Who are those two? Hinge and Bracket. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
Actually, my friend had a baby who used to talk like that. It was amazing. It's just was a bit like that. Like an old woman.
All the cats are covered in burrs. Nanny Burrs. I had a nan called Nanny Burrs. Mate, what, are you coming up or are you dicking off? What is it?
It's going back to the Victorian times.
It's quiz night. Quiz night. Everybody feeling alright. I got the fever. It's so tight.
It's my
quiz
birthday.
night. Quiz night tonight. Why are we peeking there?
It's my birthday. 8 ball. Will I win it all? Most likely.
Cockbungo, I'm not even going to read that Black Eyed Peas joke out. It's beneath you. It's very lowbrow. It's quiz night. Katherine, do you want to explain what quiz night is? And
You know
why
what
we brought
quiz
it
is?
back?
That's
That's
at
rude.
night. And people phone us up and they put quizzes to us. It might not be a quiz. It might be a memory game. It might be a shooting game. We've had that before.
Might
not
be a
not
stupid,
real weapons.
might be some idiot phoning up and getting us to guess what's in his bloody fridge like a bellend.
Yeah.
If that happens tonight, I'm going to kill someone.
Anyway, if you would like to challenge us, please do. It won't take an awful lot. We're quite easily challenged.
I win. That's the...
Well, I mean, often there's a questionable moment and I let it go.
I win.
Because I don't attach a lot of my self-esteem to
I win.
silly games.
I win. I win and she loses, and that's it.
then he
I
says-
win and she loses.
And then he says, "Oh no, she's pretending she doesn't care." No,
she doesn't.
I literally don't care.
She's setting herself up to lose. She doesn't know. Inside her heart, there's burning desire to win, but she never will.
My heart for a compass out now.
In the 1870s, we go to New York City with Studio 54. Good evening, sir. Hello.
Black bra.
Oh yes, please. He's creaming GBBs, isn't he? Dan Wootton's bellend must be very, very sore from John Gaunt.
But he's not responding.
Who are these people?
Hello, who is this? Hello, caller. You're welcome to the birthday hotline. You're very welcome to it.
Very welcome to it. First of all, happy birthday, Katherine.
Okay.
Thank you. I feel so special and nice.
You should.
Well, you say that.
Well, I have a bone to pick with you, Mr. Lee.
Okay, please continue over civil play,
It's
monsieur.
my birthday and you get the bone.
I get the bone.
Is the computer game show podcast ending?
Sure, I'm going to say yes. Why?
Because you earlier called it the penultimate episode, so I think really
The penultimate
I'd like
episode.
to know from Mr. Turner's if it is the penultimate episode or not.
The penultimate episode so far, dickhead.
Are you being a pendant?
No, he didn't say penultimate so far. He said penultimate.
It was
which
implied.
suggests that It's ending,
It
so
was
I just wanted
implied.
to find out.
It was implied.
Gatford, you know exactly what's going on.
It was implied. In fact, I tell you what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm staking my claim on that podcast. Oh, you know, I wrote the article for Retro Gamer,
Yeah.
and it's about that podcast and how did that get played.
It's out now. It's called My Heart for a Compass.
And the title was Your Turner's Something like
Your
that.
turn as David.
Your turn as David. Darren, the editor. Shut up. Darren, the editor, wrote to me today saying, "Ian, I'm probably being stupid. What does this title mean?"
Yeah, I said you're supposed to put it in the body of the.
I went, "Yeah, it's David Turner's, but I didn't mention his surname, so why don't you call it Beware of the Pods?" He went, "Yeah, okay, fine." But I'm staking.
Why beware of the pods?
Oh, I had to think of something quickly, and pods, and like pods, like in. So
Coffee pods.
I am staking. No, Invasion of the Body Snatcher pods. A little bit more serious, actually. I am staking.
Fine, yeah.
Oh God.
Who are these people?
Idiots.
Who are these people?
Idiots. Oh, we're playing that, by the way, the Boots and Ting game on the live show. I am staking my claim. Here is my demand, and I'm going to make a demand.
Make 3.
That's
tradition.
I want 25% of the computer game show by the end of September, or I will take you to court, or I will beat you up in a dark alleyway. Not a euphemism.
No, he means it. He will do it because.
It's a pleasure I get out of life.
I demand 25% of the computer game show by the end of September. Otherwise, you'll be hearing from, you know who'll be from, the Big G. The Big G.
But if you do the second one, won't you end up being the recipient of the first one?
What does that mean?
So if you do the booty,
Will Gafford, get to the point. You may rely on it.
Oh, okay. We'll sit
Unusual.
back. I preferred the coked up Kingsman guy, but let's go with it. Okay. Yes, sir.
Very low brow. But I've got to go and clean the fridge. I'll be back later.
Let's get the bloody thing going.
He's clean it.
He's bloody doing. He's teasing up his own portion of the quiz. By the way, I have to say this because we got told off and they said we're going to lower your money. So.
Surfshark is so good. I know you really want it. Now is the time. Just click on the link and have a look. It's a VPN. That's a virtual private network.
So good. It makes me sexy. I watch films illegally on it.
It's like a secret tunnel to the internet through which only you may pass.
I have used Tor, which is how you access the dark web. I've been on the dark web a couple of times. I've yet to find any
people died.
Well, I've yet to find any guy. I typed in. I've gone to the dark web and I've typed in, "Can I buy a gun?" Doesn't give me. There's no link to buying a gun.
You want to Google that? It's probably just Googleable.
There is no link to buy. Call you in a second, Alice. There's no. Can I buy guns? But there's no link to
it.
it.
More Pacific.
Okay.
Big guns.
Oh
no, you get something else if you Google that.
So anyway, what I'm saying is the dark web is a waste of time unless there's like you have to do a password in the dark web to get to the real dark web. Yeah. Then
like you have to say, where can I buy cheese?
Cheese guns. Did you try guns.com? I did. I tried guns.co.uk, guns.org, guns.co.
And nicebiggunsforian.com.
Anyway, what I'm saying is with the VPN, you could probably buy guns. We got told off by Surfshark. They said, we've noticed that since we started this deal, you have been twitching a lot less and your numbers for this product, this promotion, are really, really low.
They said they're risible.
They said, wannabuyAgunmate.com. They said, maybe we should renegotiate the money. That ain't happening because I can sue you for that. But we will do more promotion for this. So here's what you have. Just click on the link, for crying out loud. Every time you click on the link, John Gaunt gets a flick in his tits. So that's got to be worth it, right? Click on the link, surfshark.deal/TLNA. Buy it.
Now.
You get 83% off and 3 months extra for free.
What do I want for my birthday? I want you to click on that link, please.
Oh, good, because you didn't get many cards. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
As long as I do have...
Baby, I'ma warn you.
Big bottle of drugs with no top on.
Oops. Sorry. I got there first. You shouldn't leave it lying around. You know what I'm like. So, thank you, Surfshark, for your kick up the bum. We appreciate it.
Hope you like the way we sold that there.
Jimbo's here. Hey, Jimbo. I feel like I've not spoken to you for ages. Let the quiz begin. Let the quiz begin. There's paper. There's a pen. There's a pen for me. I hope you brought your own pen because I don't care. Sent you both something for next Wednesday. Ooh, Billy Bong. Bing, bang, bong. Billy Bong. Hello, Billy Bong. Oh. It is Space Jam. Look.
Yeah.
That's my pen.
No.
Hello. Can I just say that on the basis of me watching your show,
Killed a man.
Purchased Surfshark, even though I already had a VPN.
Well, you're an idiot.
That's again.
Why would you do that?
Because of love, devotion, kindness.
Just tell Surfshark it works.
He bought it even though he didn't need it.
I will give everything. I'm starting my step 5 tomorrow. It's been put off. I'm starting my step 5 tomorrow.
Get on with it. Get this bloody thing going.
I'm going to go through my resentments tomorrow.
I was going to ask you a question about step 8 or 9, but not tonight.
Do it. Go on, no, do it. But do it, and I'll get it right, and I'll get a point.
Well, I've got a loads to talk to you tonight, but you probably haven't got time.
Yeah, we got time.
We're here till 10, and we've already run out. We ran out of material 40 minutes ago.
I wasn't asked to bring material, so I never.
I was going to say, you guys are so busy doing the shows and everything. When do you get time to have your planning meetings?
A plumbing meeting?
Planning.
We need to have a planning meeting about the live show because there's a couple of things we need to work out. But I don't quite know when, because tomorrow I've got my counsellor. Lay you out like a few bricks, you effing muppet. C28 wavy. Wipe your mouth out.
Well, no, came in hot with butters in hot typo, and then knock you straight out.
You can get Disney Plus on Surfshark, yes. What was
Lay
it?
you out like a few bricks.
Oh, please stop talking.
Or sticks.
Oh.
No, we don't.
Oh, so tomorrow I've got my counsellor, and I've got my step 5, then we've got this bloody show. Saturday, I'm taking Katherine out. The boys know where
Is that why you were looking for a big gun?
Sunday.
Oh, the boys know, do they?
The boys know. Sunday, and they said it. And I said, how did you know that? And they said, oh, you came up with it in front of us. Oh, yeah. Sunday,
Shows I don't pay
I have
attention.
got to learn Road to Nowhere and Ra Ra Rasputin on the guitar because Monday night, the accordionist and the bassist are coming round to play those songs.
The accordionist and the bassist, otherwise known as the band.
Yeah, got band going. And I'm considering doing Barbara O'Reilly by The Who because I wanted to do Crazy Crazy Nights by Kiss, but every time I start it in my head, it goes dun, 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 dun. No. Out here in the fields.
Wrong.
I far for my meals. I put my back into my living. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't need to fight to prove I'm right. I don't need to be forgiven. Oh, yeah, yeah. Teenage Wasteland. Oh, yes, on the Teenage Wasteland. It's Teenage Wastelands. Oh, yes, on the Teenage Wastelands. We're all wasted.
Oh.
What I did there
What's
was
a Teenage Westland?
I put the gaps in when the song was playing in the background, unlike
I
you.
know, and I wish
this
you
is Katherine doing
sped it up.
Out here in the fields, out far from my meals, I put my back into my living. Alistair. Forgot he was there.
I hadn't.
Teenage Wasteland. I was reminded of you. You reminded me of
teenagers. Do an album.
I've done one.
You've got the material to do an album.
He's got the chops.
Anyway, so yeah, you do a lot of planning meetings. I get that.
Please tell me you've seen the Joe Pera Talks with you episode. Oh, we started watching that and you didn't like it.
Why? Was it boring old fart?
So I wonder what cheese tasted like. So I went to cheese shop. Hello.
No.
Can I buy some cheese?
I'm not doing that in my spare time as well as in my work time.
Can you tell me what cheese tastes like, sir? It tastes like what? Okay. So I went to a farm and I spoke to a cow. That's what it's like. I think it's great. I've still got the box set of... Who did that? Thank you for the sub, 9-6. I've still got the box set of Nathan Turner For You, and I'm scared to watch it. Because I'll cry and I'll question my... I'm so sorry! Alistair! Alistair's joined us. How long has he been there for?
And there's a rock balanced very precariously near his bonds.
Alistair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
He's hearting us. I
had a woman come round tonight to see
Oi!
me.
It's a basket. Hang on, I can do You can't see it at home. Can you press the basketball emoji? There's loads. Look at this.
Yeah.
All right, you're getting slightly distracted now. Oh.
No, that's not basketball. That's clapping.
Yep. No, he's just trying them out.
Okay.
So
Please make this conversation
You had
end.
a woman come round.
Reminds me.
Go on.
It's been a long time since I've had a woman in this house, Catherine.
Oh, God. You didn't say that to her, did you?
Sounds like he's
as you
doing
locked the door.
Okay. Okay, we've got the next one here. Now, this is Alistair, and he's represented by JML. Alistair, just get comfortable in your own time. So you're off script. Away you go.
No, she was with
It's been
a
a long
boyfriend.
time since I've had a woman in my house.
She was with her boyfriend.
She was here because she's going to look after Jeannie when I come and see you guys.
Yay!
So, yep, and she seems very, very competent, and I'm very happy.
Good. I like it.
It's a little bit pricey at £12 an hour, but there you go.
How many hours is she coming round for?
Well, she's going to do 2 in total on the tea time and the breakfast.
I have a woman called June comes round. I think it's about that, actually. She comes twice a day. But it's worth it knowing that they're with someone that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to flip it out a bit. Second thing is, I've thought of an idea to try and get more new Patreons.
Oh,
for you.
God, yes.
So
Yes.
what you need to do is you need to think of a really good top prize, and then for all new patrons who sign up, you will pick one at random and they will win a top prize.
Okay, I'll pick you. You've won. You've won a top prize.
No, well, I'm not a new Patreon.
Okay, sorry,
This
I
is for
misunderstood.
new Patreons
Okay.
only, see.
Okay. All right.
Just keep
Okay.
going
I
on
pick.
and on about
I
wanting
pick
to get
you.
new Patreons.
You've won.
I think you're making a mockery of what is a very
No,
good scheme.
he said pick him to win a top prize. You've won a top prize. It's a car. You've won a car.
Alistair, I think is a really good idea. I'm going to write it
You've
down.
won £1 million in the boot of a gold
I
car.
thought actual dinner with you two out would be a good one to offer.
No.
Oh, I'm a very messy eater. You want that. No one
people
wants
are
that.
weird. People are weird. We don't
Possibly
like people.
dangerous.
Baby, I'ma warn you.
Oh, stop it.
So, and then
Baby,
I've got
I'ma need you.
Want.
Sorry?
I've got a quick quiz for you.
Okay.
Very simple.
Can I be honest? We haven't been flooded with quiz stuff here.
So we could go at a medium pace.
Yeah.
Like the song.
So the quiz is this.
40
You
minutes
take
left
it
of
in
free time.
turns.
Yes.
You have 3 lives, if you like.
By the way, our accountant, Harsh, says it's a good idea, but like give away a book or a CD or something, not £1 million. Okay.
And then every time you get it wrong, then you lose a life.
Right.
So basically, what you have to do in turn is to guess any artist.
7. Oh, Simon and Garfunkel.
Any artist on
On to-
my favourite playlist.
Okay. I'll go first. Simon and Garfunkel.
Correct.
I think you're.
Sarah Ferguson.
There's about 380 songs to choose from this.
Okay. Well, how many artists are there?
I don't know.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I think you might be a bit of a Dusty Springfield man.
incorrect, but it's a good shout.
You disappoint me.
I do
Okay.
like Springfield.
Genesis.
Correct.
I've been paying attention. Here's the thing, Alistair, and I hope this is actually more important than the quiz. You'll notice, thank you very much, Lonely God. Dave, sorry. You'll notice, happy birthday, Catherine.
Thank you.
You'll notice that one of us has been paying attention to your calls. Catherine, you'll go.
Which is completely contrary to the impression given. I think the Beatles.
No.
No, that's a cheat, the Beatles, and it's still wrong. I had a great dream last night. I'm on these wonderful pills, quetiapine, that give me a very dry mouth and knock me out. But they also give me wonderful dreams. So last night, it was 1982, and John Lennon was not dead. And do you know how I know? Because I was Paul McCartney, and we got together and we wrote a new song. But he looked like Lennon from Let It Be. And we wrote a new song, and we were playing it for people. It turns out it was the Ballad of John and Yoko, but it was new for us. And it was
Yeah.
like this big thing. Jesus, John and Paul have written a new song. This is great. And as we're playing it, everyone was really excited. It's just like in sort of like a park or something. Everyone was like, wow, this is great. And I'm Paul McCartney playing it. Everyone was really excited, right? And then very quickly, the vibe dropped because everyone was like, ooh, it's not very good, this one, is it? And then, but then, me and John looked at each other, and he knew that the vibe was going. I knew, and we just like it was 1962 again. It's like it was 1962, and we're just back from Hamburg. And he looked at me and he went, "Oh well," and we carried on. And then at the end, the Ballad of John, I'm going, ah, just to throw it in, ah, and it's us on acoustic guitars. I played Ballad of John and Yoko with John Lennon on acoustic guitars. My go.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Yes.
How many lives did we start out with? Because she's lost 2.
I've lost 2.
It's 3, and then you've lost.
Okay, one more. You might as well just say out. Go on.
Well, I can see that the chat is helping, so I'm going to go with David Turner's Insane Clown Posse.
Uzilum, thank you. That's not trying. Do a proper one, please. Please play properly.
Come on, who did... Catherine, I rang you a while ago now when you were on your own.
Yeah.
And I was talking about going to see a woman in Manchester and how expensive it was.
Can I just stop the clock? I've got some important news. Nyan, welcome. You're going to see the full show. Thank you very much. You're our latest £6.66er.
Is it Kate Bush?
Lana Del Rey.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Alistair. So that's what? So in the battle, the great...
I lost, but also...
Don't say
I think
you won.
You lost
Don't
by
say
not
you
liking any of those people.
Goodbye, Alistair. Goodbye. Agent Peach, thank you for the tip. I should say, we have like a little tip bar at the top. It's tips. It was for Patty last month, but I spent all that on booze and fags. I've bought another cat.
It's called Booze and Fags.
Booze and Fags. But we have a little tip. This is to top up our money because we ain't earning much. However, I'm earning enough.
That's your lie detector.
To kind of. I'm not really earning enough, but I do it because it helps my mental health to have a cleaner once a fortnight.
Oh, don't.
And I've had my cleaner now. She's great. How long have I had her? 2 years? 18 months? 2 years? She's great. She came 2 weeks ago, and when she went, I thought the kitchen worktop wasn't that clean. I thought, 2 hours. She comes for 2 hours. Well, okay, it's fine. Then this time she came yesterday, right? Now, I think... so she left at 4:15, right? I don't think she came till like 2:30, maybe even 2:45, right? So she was there for an hour and 45 tops, an hour and 40, maybe an hour and a half, right? And she really didn't... It was really... And she said that she had the day off, so she had to cram in all her jobs from yesterday today and all of this. And
there's the problem.
Yeah. I got to sack my cleaner.
I've done it. Not your cleaner, but several.
I got to sack my cleaner.
Here's what happened with mine. This is middle class problem corner. I got my first cleaner through an agency, so it was never the same one. So the first, I think they send you like the primo one.
That's no good.
And it's life changing. And you go into your house and it's like the fairy godmother's been in there and everything's sparkling, and it was amazing. And then gradually they send different people. I never knew who was coming,
That's no good. They need to know the layout of your house. They need to know where to go.
And then it got to the point where I was like lifting up the bowl in the kitchen sink, and there was like all stuff underneath it, and I was thinking, she's not been there. Or I'd go into the bathrooms and they just squirted bleach down the toilets. Now listen, ladies and gents, I've got nothing against half-hearted cleaning, but the problem was my cleaning was half-hearted, so I needed someone else to take the top layer off. Weren't doing it, so got rid. Then I had another one who was really lovely, but again, after the first six times maybe, it starts to just get a little bit cosy.
Did you place hair between the kitchen door and the frame? No. Ask her what's the matter. She might be struggling. She's not. The thing is, as well, when she comes, she's so nice. She's really, really nice. She talks a lot of talking, not a lot of cleaning, a lot of talking. I know that she's going through a really good period at the moment. I know she's had some troubles, and I'm not going to say what. None of your business. It's confidential. But hello, caller.
Dr. Murphy's better than you.
And? Oh,
okay.
that was it, was it?
Okay, we've got your phone
Thanks
number.
for your phone number.
Got your phone number. See if he answers. See if the tough guy answers. That's a sign of a tough guy. Do you answer when you phone back? Will he answer? He won't. I bet he won't. Do you think he will?
His mum wants her phone back.
That's a shame. Oh. We'll leave that as a message. If he's got... He may not even have voicemail.
Hello, I'm sorry, but the person you've called is not available.
He's a chicken.
Please leave your message after the tone. After you finish your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Oh, hang on, Kingsman's on. We're probably interrupting.
Excuse me. Sorry. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell her I can't afford a cleaner anymore.
Mm-hmm. But then when you are fishing around, she might spot it.
Well, I had to put a post on a local Facebook page, but I checked, and I don't think she's a member on. As far as I can be aware, I looked at all. Quiet bloke, £15 and 1 penny. Let's get it up to a nice round number, 101. Thank you. I don't think she's on that page. It's a punt, but Michael says that's exactly what I did when I had to fire a cleaner. Yeah. Pete and Jimbo, I see you're coming to you in a second. This is too important. She won't be watching this. So I've got a... Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play it safe. I'm going to take a break, and I've got a few people who've got in touch. I'm going to try a couple of them. One is like a sort of small agency, like a small kind of thing. Another one, I think, is I'm going to say it, it's just a woman.
I prefer those.
I think I prefer that.
I've got more of a stake in keeping you sweet.
Yeah.
But then there's the danger that you start liking them.
We fall in love, and instead every time she comes around, we make mad, passionate love, and it gets dirtier and dirtier, the house and the sex, and it becomes too much. And then her husband comes around and finds out, and then he beats me up, and then I have to kill him, and I have to bury him in the back garden. And she's like, "Well, what do I do?" And I said, I want to make love to you, but you've got a dead husband. But actually, that's making me hornier.
And then you say, I can't afford it anymore. The end. No, I was thinking more in terms of then you like her, and then she comes around for a fun, not that kind of fun times, but like fun chats, and then the cleaning's rubbish, but you don't want to let her go.
Hello, here's the next auditionee for my cleaner.
I had to call in quickly because I've got an idea, right? Do you know a Pritt stick?
No, what's that? What's a Pritt stick?
It's like a weird glue thing, and then you twizzle the bottle and it comes up.
Put the lid back on till it clicks.
Yes.
Right, so go to your table, write "you're fired" with a Pritt stick, then get loads of dust and cover it in dust, right? And then when she comes in and wipes the table, boom. You're not there, don't have to deal with it. She gets the message, yeah?
Yeah.
She might make her own message, though, and that's...
But why do I have to do it? If I'm going to do that, why don't I just write a note or text her?
Because that's not clever and creative,
that's what you do. You say, before you go, make sure you clean first. Before you go, there's a little envelope on there for you for when you leave. But don't open it till you get home.
I am going to sue your ass. I want 25% of the computer game show by the end of next month. You've got plenty of time to sort it out. Give it to me.
We'll see. We'll see what we can do.
Don't give me that.
Our accountant.
That's classic dad talk. That we'll see means we're not arguing about it, but no.
You ruin my ears with your third-person masturbatory discussion.
It was legit though. You don't want to watch that. No one wants to watch.
Goodbye.
That. Also doing a poo-poo.
Goodbye. But did say when you do a poo-poo? Let's get some decent callers on.
Some adequate.
I want some decent. These are the creme de la creme, the primo callers. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome What's on the Tapes, who I think
he's naked.
No, he's not. This Sunday, Pete. Is it this Sunday you're doing an retro advert stream?
Yeah, 7 o'clock. It's part of the Twinge festival.
Now, I don't know what, this isn't why you've called in, but I think it's important that we plug this stuff. Oh, by the way, on the Discord, we've now got a plug your shizzle section. If you want to go in there and plug, as long as you're not plugging like Hitler, go in there and plug your YouTubes, your bands and stuff like that. People may not see it. People may love it.
I don't think Hitler needs plugging at the moment.
So what is Twinge, please?
It's basically a sort of online Twitch-based sort of festival. Kind of like the Edinburgh Festival and things, but it's based... Matt Hoss, a comedian, has organised it, and there's familiar names, people like Monkey Boy's doing a few slots. Bite My Thumb, Alexis Strum, and there's also proper stand-up comedians, people you've not heard of. It's a whole mix of stuff, and it's basically every day is filled with stuff until I think near the end of August.
I love stuff. You're on this Sunday at 7. Retro
That's
adverts.
Right, 3 hours of adverts.
Let's get the link in the chat, please, Ladles and Jelly Spoons, for what's on the tapes. And if there's a Twinge link or something, then please feel free to put that in and plug. So 7 to 10. I probably, this Sunday as well, just to let everyone know, at 10 o'clock, probably be doing another listen along a Bezic, because I've had so many people.
You didn't get very far with the last one.
We didn't get very far, but loads of people got in. I had someone get in touch with, because the podcast is for the 666 and above, going, you do know this is the best thing you've ever done.
Wow.
So we're going to do that, and you'll be welcome if you want to come and join us, Pete, or if you're going to go off to another part of the festival. It's all cool. There's no judgment.
I'm obliged to raid the next person, but I'm not contractually obliged to stay.
You do what you want to do. It's all good. This quiz really has, it's not taken off as much as I thought, and I think it's because people don't want to upset an old lady on her birthday.
Happy birthday, Katherine, first.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And I've got a killer quiz to celebrate, I think.
Here we go. Let's do it. So it's 1-0 to me so far. Let's do it.
It's a quiz that I call, who said these 5 quotes? Was it Churchill or Eminem?
All right.
Okay. I like this.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to give you 5 quotes, and then you have to tell me who said it. Was it Winston Churchill, former British Prime Minister?
Oh, Winston Churchill. I thought it was Marcus.
Oh, yes.
Okay, right. Okay. That changes it slightly. You should have said that at the beginning, but carry on. We'll forgive you.
Or the rapper Eminem.
Oh, the rapper Eminem. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So are you down for this? Are you ready?
Oh, my pen is poised.
Well, do we say it at the time, or do we write it down?
Write it.
Okay. I'm going to put... Do you mind if I put C for Churchill and E for Eminem? Would that be okay?
Sure, if you can't be bothered.
I can't.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. All right, number 1.
Okay. So number 1, I might talk about killing people, but that doesn't mean I do it.
Oh, that is good, but Eminem does kill people. Oh, shh. Okay.
Woohoo! Number 2, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference.
It's a good magazine.
It's a great movement. Mookie, everybody... Right. Well, I'm not even looking at what you're saying because you're all idiots. No, actually, close the chat. Close the chat, please, Katherine.
Number 3.
Yes, sir.
There was a while when I was feeling like, damn, if I'd just been born black, I would not have to go through all this.
Churchill.
Well, you wouldn't have had a black prime minister in the 1930s when he was prime minister, and so they wouldn't have had to go through
There's been a black queen.
That's a song by Stephen Stills. It's a blues song. Yes, there's been a blues song. There's never been a black queen.
Yeah.
Well, there hasn't been. Okay. Well, did she go to war in World War II? Because that's what I'm talking about. Excuse us, Pete.
It was pre that.
Exactly.
Was it Queen Charlotte that was supposed to be black?
Exactly.
Bone digger.
Whoa!
We're getting raided. Hang on a minute. We need to see who's raiding us. This is important. Sketty meatballs. Stacey was building figures. I don't want to say it in a way that sounds demeaning. Figures, I think, is the correct term. Thank you. Okay. Right.
So number 4. Remember. So
stop
Raiders,
copying.
It's who said this? Is it Winston Churchill or Eminem?
Okay. Thanks for the reminder because I'd forgotten.
I was reminding the Raiders who've only just come in.
I don't care.
So number 4. Anybody with a sense of humour is going to put on my album and laugh from beginning to end. Should be a trick question.
Tricky.
It wasn't tricky. There was a singer called Tricky, wasn't there?
Some of these are misleading.
I'll mislead you with my fist in a minute.
Number 5. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.
Yeah, he loves fighting Eminem, doesn't he?
Or Eminem.
Okay. All right. I think I've got it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. So number 1 was Eminem.
Yeah. 2 was Eminem.
Let the question man do it. Let the bloody question man do it. Question man.
Number 2 was.
What was
Winston
number
Churchill.
1? What was number 1?
Number 1 was Eminem.
Okay.
Number 2 was Winston Churchill.
Oh, I changed it because I thought you'd done a tricky thing.
Jeez. Yep, mate.
Number 3 was Eminem.
Beautiful, yep.
4 was Eminem.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Clue was he had an album. And number 5, I was a bit tricky with this, but it was Winston Churchill.
Okay, so we've got 4 each.
Yeah.
So what's the tiebreaker? Because you always have to come on with a tiebreaker.
Hang on, let me just bring up
Which of these two gentlemen famously sicked up his mum's spaghetti?
Just bring up the Eminem quotes page. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why
would
you
I say I am? Yeah.
Eminem. It was the who goes first? Me.
No,
Eminem.
that was not established.
It was. Of course, it is. It's a tiebreaker.
No.
Is it Eminem?
Katherine finished the quote, so the quote.
I'm the winner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that
it was finished the quote. Oh, we didn't mention that, but
no, he said literally just before it. He said, "Oh, it's for people to say who is if it's Eminem or the cigar man that did it." Not, can you finish this quote, dickheads?
All right. I mean,
so
I've
I don't
got
like
one.
playing quizzes with
Shush.
I've got one that you might not. A lot of truth is said in jest.
Churchill.
It was Shakespeare, wasn't it?
It was Eminem.
Right, this game is bollocks. You're banned. You're banned. I hope your thing on Sunday goes terribly.
What are we calling that? What are we calling that?
That void.
A draw.
That's you. You. Oh.
Hello.
I think you're a very hurtful man, and it is my birthday, so I'm
Happy birthday.
advising you to sort your life out.
Well, hang on a minute. You put down a present for yourself.
Yeah, someone sent it to my house. So
okay, well in that case, you've got.
I didn't want to open it by myself. It's sad.
You've got 4 cards.
So, safety feature just in case Ian hasn't got you anything.
4 cards. I've got her something. I've got her something. It's an experience. She's getting an experience.
And the experience will be disappointment.
She's got 4 cards. What will open after this excellent call from my good friend, my personal friend, my buddy, my brother. We have different parents. Our mums are very different, but it's still my brother.
As far as we know.
As far as we know, interestingly enough, we've sent off the DNA test. Have you got your results back yet?
No.
Same here. I haven't got them yet. Fingers crossed. I'd love it if we were brothers. What's this?
Donut.
Yep.
Thanks very much.
And your response to that is?
Let's see.
Okay. Don't open them now. We're opening them on stream. No.
It's my birthday. I'll open what I want.
We're doing a quiz with Thingy Bob. I've forgotten his name. Jimbo.
Jimbo.
No,
Jimbo,
please. Please do this after. Sorry, Jimbo. The whole vibe has been sucked out.
Oh, that's nice. That's from Visionary Soup and Faith.
You gotta have Visionary Soup. You're not going to read the messages out?
No secrets.
Okay.
But
we're doing these
Visionary Soup,
Jim,
yes.
Jim, let's have...
Yes, I will.
Jesus. Jim, let's have the quiz, please, mate, because your quizzes are always top-notch. Primo.
Okay.
Is he gone? He's in a trance. Hello?
Can you see that?
Nope.
I can see all your softies.
Nope.
Now I can see nothing.
It's a blank screen. Oh, we're not doing... Can we... This technical stuff is such bullshit. Yes.
Disney face or fold. So it's fold or face. I like this.
Disney face or fold. I mean, we all remember and love Crackle Crease.
Yes.
The record-breaking run.
How many of these are there?
There are 5.
This is a quiz, by the way, guys. This is what we're talking about. Not this, I'm going to say some words, you say a man's name nonsense. Both white men.
Exactly.
Jesus.
I was all ready. Guaranteed these are not all white men because there aren't that many male Disney characters. So yeah, you need to say the name of the character as well as is it their face or is it some other fold?
Okay, I mean, this sounds like a lot of fun.
And we're going to go question, answer.
What do you mean?
So I'll ask the question and then
Yes.
we'll get the answer.
Okay.
Okay.
From whom, please? Caller? What do we do?
We'll write it down and then
Oh, okay. All right.
check each other's.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. So is it a face or some other fold and which character is it?
Oh, you want the character as well?
Yeah, that's how you
From
get
which?
the mark.
From Hanna-Barbera?
No, Disney.
Disney.
Is an eye.
Okay. Is that okay?
I think that.
I got it. Where's my glasses? I can't see anything. Where's my glasses, please?
Where you left them?
Right. All right. Let's. Okay. The answer is it's a face and it's Pinocchio.
I think it's Dopey's ear.
Don't call Jimbo Dopey. That's private. That's what we call him, private.
Very close. It's Grumpy's mouth.
Oh.
So it's. I've written face. Do I get a point for face?
You get a point for face.
Gemma, thank you. So you don't.
I should
get
have
a
been
point.
less specific.
You wrote
Okay,
ear.
noted.
Okay. I'll let you have a point for that.
No, I don't want it.
You're going to need it.
Nope.
Gemma, thank you for the sub. Honestly, it's wonderful.
Is it a face or some other fold, and which character is it?
Okay. Got it. Oh, this is good. You go on, Katherine. Who is it?
I think it's a hand.
Yeah.
And I think it belongs to. I think it belongs to someone cute.
Jesus Christ.
Another dwarf.
It's the toes from Boss Baby.
Boss Baby's not Disney.
I think. Excuse me. All right, you're telling me Wreck-It Ralph is Disney?
Yes.
It's a computer game.
Produced by Disney.
Yeah.
It's a film.
I'll produce you
called
by
Wreck-It
Disney in a minute.
And Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet.
They produce Boss Baby. I went on the Boss Baby ride in Disney World.
I think it's DreamWorks, isn't it?
Which Disney own.
No, mate.
Well, Disney now own DreamWorks.
Oh! It's not Disney! I thought Disney,
when-
but it's owned by Disney.
Not when Boss Baby was produced.
But they so sorry. When they bought them, they only get the stuff that's made from that point onwards. They don't get the back catalogue like our Patreons do.
I don't like doing quizzes.
It wasn't a Disney movie. It's not a Disney movie, is it?
You just got totally embarrassed in front of not that many people. Okay, next
Did
number.
a whole Disney stream last night. You should have been.
Okay, well you're Disney drunk. You don't know what you're saying.
Is it?
Right, what's an I?
Is it a face? Character?
Okay, luckily your voice got out there. That's an I.
And that is
Of. Oh, do you know what? I'm doubling down. Okay, I'm saying it's the eye of Boss Baby.
I think it's the eye of Elsa.
No, it's the eye of Moana.
But we both got eye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just didn't get the additional point, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't deserve it.
Okay. Is it a
Okay.
face or some other fold?
I know what that is.
Got it. I know. Let me go first. It's the chest of He-Man.
No, it's the chest of Hercules.
Aladdin.
It's Aladdin.
So we got
it's
the
Aladdin's
chest. All
tits.
right. Aladdin's tits. They were a great band. I saw them live once.
Aladdin's tits. And is it a face or some other fold? Which character is it?
That is.
Yes.
Oh,
dumb.
hang on.
Dumb.
I think that is.
5, 4.
Pinocchio's
3,
hat.
It's Dopey's hat.
It's Winnie the Pooh's leg.
Twat.
Winnie the shit.
I hate that bear. I really. I'm gonna go down to the. Everyone loves a ticker. I'm a ticker. Oh no.
I hated Winnie the Pooh because of those cartoons, and it was only when I had kids and read the books that I realised how funny they were.
There we go.
Oh,
LeBron James.
So I've got 3.
I got 3.
Uh-oh.
Where's the tiebreaker,
Have you
Jimbo?
have you got a complimentary?
Everyone
crease?
knows you haven't need a tiebreaker.
Okay. Which
He hasn't got a tiebreaker. He's making one up.
Literally thought of this when I heard you telling off Pete. Which plushie have I got the most of?
Sully's.
Katherine wins.
Well, hang on. Whoa. What is a Sully? What's a Sully?
James P. Sullivan.
What is a Sully? What does that mean? Is that a crit character?
That blue monster.
What is
James
that
P.
from?
Sullivan.
Get off my
Monsters,
stream.
Inc.
Get off my
Monsters,
stream.
Inc.
Get off my stream.
That's 1 to me. So 1 each, is
Get
it?
off my stream.
1
Not
each.
I'll give you that. Oh, look, see, when she wins, I might stand a chance of winning. The book is set in the 1800s from New York and the slums of London. I'll have you know.
It's
Oh,
called.
dirty
It's
old bastard.
available now, and it's called My Horse for a Heart Hole.
A horse for an asshole. I'll give anyone my asshole for a horse.
Follow me now To the slums of East Grinstead, where we will be frolicking with some peasants and a feisty woman
So
with red hair,
you've-
not unlike me, but younger.
You've got. By the way, we're going to go behind a paywall very, very soon. 14 minutes, and then it's paywall, baby. It's paywall. How many messages do you think we're going to get from people that can't find the link today?
2.
Okay. So go behind the paywall in 14 minutes, and the quiz is really going to start taking off then. If you want to come and join us in 14 minutes, another 90 minutes to go, go to patreon.com/Ian and Katherine, IAIN and Katherine with a K, and you sign up to the 666. Tomorrow, we've got a guest from America coming on, Jacqueline Paul, who wrote a brilliant book about ADHD and how to kind of make your neurodiversity work within the confines of the real world. And I found the book, it blew my mind, and I found it a real inspiration. She's coming on tomorrow before the paywall, so you get to see her before the paywall. I'm really looking forward to talking to her. So you had 4 cards for your birthday. I had loads. I'm the popular guy.
I've got quite a lot at home from people I actually know.
Okay, well, these are from fans, and I think the fans' cards are so much more important. Although when Katherine, after the shows, the live show, Katherine always says,
Who are these people?
and I look at her and I go,
Who are these people?
and I go, I saw,
Black bra.
and
I was strung out on heroin.
And then I go,
Shit, I'm away.
Dear Katherine, I hope you have an amazing birthday. Have a great day. Ples. From those guys. I
my
like
boys,
them. They're my favourite guys.
No, but it's a good card. It's in Spanish.
In case you didn't know, this is not your average day. I was thinking about my funny chili joke earlier on and making myself laugh. How'd you tell what sex your chili is?
Faith, go on.
Check it and see, does it jalapenos?
Faith, listen, if you visionary suit normally share, I don't care. If you do it tonight, I don't care. I mean, I'm sure loads of you are. We know how Netflix works, right? There's like only 5 people in the world. They did a study. Only 5 people in the world are actually subscribed to Netflix. So I mean, if someone's not going to pay us, but yet, they live in the same house. I mean, do what you want.
We don't expect you to leave the room.
I'm encouraging our Patreons to share our feed. I mean, don't do it too much if we're going to lose money. But if you want to do it, it gives a shit. Come on, it's only us.
This is a lovely present I got through the post from Amy. Oh, Amy.
Amy.
She's already given us so much, so she's very naughty. But I will accept this gift. Let's see what it says.
No more gifts, but I'll take this one. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. You've been so
Thanks,
too
guys.
kind. You shouldn't have. I'm glad you did.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Do you know what I got for my kids? I got a bag that looks like a boom box, and it's got speakers that work.
Oh, me likey, baby.
Yes.
By the way, Paul, Twisty and Andrea are already in the YouTube.
What
What's
weirdos.
this?
What would Cher do?
Oh, look at that. There we go. That's what it's all about.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you. I shall write my thoughts in here. And then I think, what would Cher
Solid
do?
State
Thanks,
says,
Amy.
okay, I think I joined late. Only 5 people in the world sub to Netflix. I hope that's satire, lol, because I know at least 10 with the Netflix subscription. You don't. They're all pouncing off the same person.
Do your research. Do your research.
You're all pouncing off the same person. Literally, they did a study, and only 5 people. It's like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. It's like someone knows someone, and go. Only 5 people are actually paying for Netflix. Everybody else is pouncing off. What can they do? What can Netflix do? They can't do anything except make mediocre movies and crappy television programs.
Although they did make a Promising Young Woman, so I think that's their job done. I thought that was good.
So I guess me, my mother, my sister, and my neighbour are 4 of the 5.
Yeah.
Could be. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be.
Also known as
Suckers.
Mugs. Yeah. Alistair says, "Did you get mine, Katherine?"
That's all that we had. That's all that we had. No one bothered to write in to Little Orphan Nanny. Hello there, Jackie.
Hello, hi. How are you?
Well, thank you.
Oh, is this going to be a quiz about Ringo Starr?
No.
Oh, I miss your voice, Jack. Jackie, when we used to do this regularly, Jackie was one of my favourite quiz mistresses.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, Katherine.
Hello.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, though.
Thank you so much. Tweety Bird saying, "Did you get my card, Katherine?"
No, this is the address. TLNA, PO Box 1181, Aylesbury, HB 2290E.
You withholding good
I
wishes?
swear to God, that's all I got. I swear to God. I kept thinking, today. And
You said to me it was embarrassing how unpopular I am.
I'd come home from the horse riding and there was nothing. And I came home, and one of those cards is from my kids, and I got my kids to do it because I knew that we didn't have many cards. I thought I would pump out. Maybe they'll come for tomorrow. They might come tomorrow.
It's all right.
The PO Box slows things down a couple of days.
How you feel? You don't have to write me a card.
Jackie!
Hey, I've got a Beatles quiz.
I knew you were sitting on something good.
Yeah.
Well, hang on a second.
Give us the meat. Give us the meat.
Here we go. That's what we want.
Okay, so it's just all of them are A, B, or C. So it's just either write down A, B, or C.
Beatles begins with a B.
Very good. Okay, right.
How many are we talking? How many should
We're
I write on
talking
my
about
paper?
6.
All right.
6 plus a bonus.
Well, there was only 4. I suppose Pete Best. I mean,
All right,
Shush, Martin.
Shushingtons, please. Fire away.
Okay. When did the Beatles become millionaires? Was it A, 1965, B, 1966, or C, 1967?
Gatford, that's a band. That's a band,
Yeah.
by the way. It's a band, Gatford. Say that again. Sorry, I was dealing with politics.
Must be the ad break in
19
Kingsman.
19 what?
1950, 1965,
Stop looking at the thing.
1966, and 1967.
Okay.
A, B, or C?
Thank you. Okay. Yep. Question number 2.
Okay. How did John get the harmonica he played on Love Me Do? A, did he buy...
No, don't. Please don't tell us. We should just write it. We should just know
No,
it.
it's A, B, or C.
We should just know it and write it down.
Shut up.
Dickhead.
A, B, or C.
A, B, or C? Do you want me to tell you, or give you
Yeah.
3 answers, or...
Give us the option.
Catherine's cheating, so yeah.
Options are good. He bought it in Hamburg. It was a present from his Aunt Mimi, or he stole it from a shop in Amsterdam.
Okay. All of those sound. Mimi was very, very generous with the blowy instruments.
She was.
That's actually really rude.
Hello, Marvin. Hello, Andrea, Beastie, Linny, David, Criv. All
I don't
of
know about you, but I'm ready for question 3.
Yes, Mark.
Cool. Right, question 3. George was a member of which fan club appreciation society? A, George Formby, B, Elvis, C, Monty Python.
Thank you. Next question, please. Number 4. This is great. What a quiz. I love these quizzes, Jackie.
This is quite a hard one. Which Lennon McCartney original song was performed by the Beatles for the BBC radio, but never recorded for EMI? Would you want the? Let me tell you. It's called.
Well, there's
A.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's a few. Go on.
Well, I've got 3. Bad to me. B, I'll be on my way, or C, tip of my tongue.
Yep. Okay. Go. Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Which of the Beatles narrowly avoided a drugs raid at Rowlands, which is Keith Richards' home in 1967?
Okay. Lovely.
That's the A, B, C, or D. That's one of them.
Yep.
And the last one is, what is said quietly in the middle of strawberry fields? 1, 2, 3, 4, hello, or oh no?
Okay.
Okay, Katherine?
Sorry. Okay,
With me having an idea.
This is actually a tough quiz.
Yeah,
Let's go for it.
I just did some random.
Let's swap.
Letters.
Let's go for it, Jackie.
Who's sending me
Okay,
messages?
the first one. When did they become millionaires? A, B, or
1960.
C?
1966 B.
B is correct.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Catherine?
Yes, that's
We've
what
both
you
got that. We've both got that.
How did John get the harmonica he played on Love Me Do?
I think he was a little tea leaf. C.
C. He stole it.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
I bet he didn't. He just said he did.
Tough guy. I fucking stole this.
I'm
Paul.
a scally.
What you buying that for? With your pounds and shillings and pence? I fucking stole
We're
it.
paying into the patriarchy. Just nick it.
He did, he nicked it. Okay. in Hamburg, in Amsterdam, apparently. No,
Yeah, naughty. Red alert.
Naughty man. George Harrison was a member of which fan club appreciation society?
Formby.
George Formby.
A. Formby.
It was.
Yeah.
It was George Formby.
Did
I
that
thought you
nice
might
again?
Look at the size of my cock.
What?
The old lady blowing at my cock.
All right.
It's all innuendo, isn't it, with him?
Look at me, your endo.
Let's move on, please. Number 4.
When I'm cleaning windows.
How are we doing?
With
How are you doing, Catherine? You're getting them right. This is
We
good.
got 3 each.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
great. Now we
Oh,
start
this is
getting into
wonderful.
unknown.
No, I just started to go a bit freestyle with that.
I don't know. I didn't know these.
Does that say a bantam hen?
Bad to you.
Okay.
Number A.
You put A, did you?
I did actually, Jackie.
I
yes.
never. I did.
She put B.
Catherine put B.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it was B, so it'll be up on my way.
I'm being generous to her because it's her birthday. I don't want to crush any more of her dreams.
Okay, all right. So that was later recorded by Billy J. Kramer.
Okay.
Who,
I
that
was
was a
at a
B-side.
Monkeys convention and Billy J. Kramer was sat there next to May Pang. And to my regret, my great chagrin, I did not go and speak to either May Pang or Billy J. Didn't go and speak to them because I was too nervous.
I'm sure they're cool with it.
Yep. May Pang.
Okay, next
Hang,
one.
hang
No,
with Pang.
no,
Sorry.
no Pang.
Right. That's 5.
Yes, number 5. Which of the Beatles narrowly avoided a drugs raid?
Catherine put George.
And you put lemon.
That was George.
Yep. Okay. Being nice because it's her birthday.
Oh, dearie me. What seems to have happened
George
here?
and Patty left at 8 o'clock, just as 18 police were turning up. So they would just manage to get out there quickly.
Coincidence?
I think not.
Yeah. Last one. What is said quietly in the middle of strawberry fields?
I've got no idea. I put oh no, but it's probably hello. Catherine, you
what,
put
Catherine?
I can't remember what.
You put A. I
Was it
just
1,
said
2, 3, 4?
It was
put
1,
A.
2, 3, 4. It was 1, 2, 3,
All right.
4.
Okay. Well, that's great. That's
Well,
I'm a
Did I
foot-
just beat you on a Beatles
Oh,
quiz?
please.
Did I just get all of them right?
Shushy bye. Shushy bye. Thank you, Jackie. We have to go behind the paywall now, and
you.
really
Bye-bye.
hoping. I'm really hoping you're not paid up. Really hoping.
La 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 la. Best birthday
Look
present
at the silly old
ever.
idiot.
I don't care if I lose now. I beat him on that.
These are my gaming headphones. These are my headphones. I bought these on the way to Australia.
I remember.
Because it was a long flight and I had crappy in-ear headphones. I thought, I'm getting paid a bit of money. I'll spend a ton on these. A ton. And I love these headphones. I only just worked out, I've had them for about 4 years, and I only just worked out that they are actually Bluetooth. I wouldn't use them on the computer show in a gaming for the Bluetooth because there's a lag. But I can sync it up with the Bluetooth on my phone. And
They look spongy. They are spongy. Oh dear.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Why did you time David Turner's out just then?
Being a prick.
Because he was celebrating my win.
Guys, you know what? I'm having so much fun. I think we're going to go behind the paywall.
For a little cry.
If you want to come and join us, shut up, dickhead. If you want to come and join us, you can. £6.66 now. Go to the Patreon link, sign up. You get to see the rest of the show tonight. You'll get the full show as a podcast. You get access to all of the previous shows. Hey, we're back up to 6:14. Catherine, check see if we've got any messages from people that can't find the link.
So far, everyone's in.
Come and join us. It'll be nice. Nice to see you. To see you nice. I'm gonna do this in